Alright, Shalom, Shalom. This is Brother Samak coming at you with another lesson. Before I do anything, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do real well. Peace and salutations to those who elect that are scattered abroad. And with that, this is Brother Samak once again coming at you with the lesson, Lord will. This is edifying. Alright, so long story short, I was actually gonna do this a lesson that I had in particular, but the spirit is more leaning towards a different thing as far as without him we can do nothing. Okay, and it just it came upon me today, and yeah, man, as far as Yahweh Shai, man, walking throughout this Yahweh Shai, just walking through this world, going through this world, man, we have to realize that at the end of the day, the Lord is in control, of the course, man. He sets the course of the path that we go down. Okay? He's the one that's going to direct our path and wherever path we go. So we have to constantly pray that the Lord leads us and guides us in the right path, man. And Lord will, as far as the Lord being by our side and having that humble spirit and giving diligence to make our calling and election sure. And I'm gonna get into some things, man. But first, I want to start off with this is Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5. Matter of fact, wait. Now let me start at verse 1. This is Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. And that is important. Okay? It says what? But let thine heart go, the word heart going back to the word lab, which means mind. Your mind is supposed to be keeping is supposed to be on these commandments, man, on keeping the Lord's commandments, man. So if you're not keeping the commandments of the Lord, then if you're not constantly working on yourself and getting better and better, then it's like, what are you doing? But all in all, really, again, let thine heart keep my commandments. You're not eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. That's a I guess you can say a beginner thing. When you first start and you're working on yourself as far as being closer with the Lord. Because even Paul even said that the law is spiritual. Keeping the commandments and everything like that, that is spiritual. So if we continuously go in that path as far as keeping the commandments, doing what the Lord told us to do, rehearsing the righteous acts, staying in the spirit, it's going to keep us in good standing with the Heavenly Father, man, and the Son. So again, let thine heart keep my commandments. It says, for lengthen of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. That's right, man. Look at how long that we were living back then, man. We were living to be hundreds of years old, 300, 400 years old, man. And more. So, if we're continuously meditating on the word, not eating no pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish, keeping the Sabbath, the Shabbat, constantly what's it getting better and better, man, and it gets us closer with the Lord, man. It says, "Let no mercy or truth forsake thee; bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart." You know, you're putting that first, man. You're constantly, what's the word for it? Keeping this word. It's all in all. It's really just keeping this word, man. Because this keeping this word, this knowledge, this truth, man. Because the scriptures even say that knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times, man. We gotta stay with this, man. This is the way that we're supposed to be. This is the path that we're supposed to be on. Regardless of where we are or what we're doing, we need to be doing this. Scriptures even talk about how blessed is that servant whom the Lord shall come and shall find so doing, man. So the Lord wants us, hey, when he comes back, man, we better be ready, man. You know, better be doing the right thing, man. You know, we got to get right, and get right fast, man. You know, we're rehearsing the righteous acts. We're going through the motions. Again, that goes into the wedding garment, man. Putting on your wedding garment, rehearsing. Like you're rehearsing your vows, man. You know. So it says, verse 4, so shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of the Most High and men. Right, man. Because at the end of the day, man, we really are doing this for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. What is it saying? I believe it was that Romans 12? I believe. I beseech thee, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable and perfect unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. So here it is, and in the second verse, what I really want to get, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable will of the Most High, man. So we will be doing this because why? We're proving to the Most High and also proving to ourselves, that we are what? Well, as far as being blameless, man, and we want the Lord to be on our side, you know. That's really what it is. It says what? So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of the Most High, right? And of man. So here it is. The favor is going to be shown to us, man. Favor is actually going to be shown to the ones that follow after Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. At the end of the day. And don't you want to be favored by the Lord, man? Don't you want the Lord to show you favor? Or so yeah, man, when things go crazy, that you'll be good when things go crazy out here, man. The elect is going to be safe, man. Because they're going to have the Lord by their side, Because scriptures talk about he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the Almighty. So the Lord is going to be with you, and the Lord will be a part of that number, man. The Lord be with us in these days to come, constantly, just the Lord being with us, man. The Lord will, whatever we're doing, okay? So it says, trust in the Lord, right? Verse 5, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not upon Aslakia unto thine own understanding, right, man? Trust in the Lord. And that's a thing that a lot of people don't do. They don't trust in the Lord and trust the process, man. The Lord will put you through something he knows that you can handle. So whatever task or whatever thing he's gonna put you in, best believe it's gonna be a good thing at the end of it, man. So all in all, you know, uh you gotta trust him, man. Trust in the Lord, man. You know. So it says, in all thy ways acknowledge him. And all so here it is when you're waking up this morning. Okay? Do you acknowledge him when you're waking up? Do you acknowledge him when you get to your destination safely? Do you thank him when the day is over, man? For thanking him for getting you through the day safely, you know? Because we have to understand that he is the issuer of good and evil, life and death, man. If he wanted you gone, he can have you gone. These certain things we have to think about. The fact that he got you through this day without any problems, that is a beautiful thing, man. That comes from the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as nothing happening to you, it's like, come on, man. So let me read that again. In all thy ways, acknowledge him. You need to acknowledge him, man. Thank him for everything, man. Thank him for the food that you have given. You know, thank him for giving for allowing you to have a good sleep. You know, and if you didn't have a good sleep, acknowledge him and ask him, hey, Lord will, I'll pray that you will have a good sleep. That goes off with praying, man. You gotta pray. You gotta do these things, do the motions, man. Again, that's giving diligence, man. You're praying every day. You gotta pray every day, man. There's no excuse on that, man. If you're not praying every day, it's like, do you want to be protected? You know. So it says, and he shall direct thy paths, right? Just what I was saying as far as the Lord directing your path and sets the path for you, man. You know. So the path that he sets it's designed and everything for you. So you have to go through this path and Lord will you gotta ask the Lord to give you the strength and the ability to obtain, or not to obtain, but to overcome these obstacles and these that's laid upon you, man. That is in your path. Okay? It says, be not wise in thine own eyes. Right, man. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Don't think, oh, yeah, I could do this or I could do that, or putting yourself into these predicaments where you're just again, all these things is happening to you. And you keep you think that what's the word for it? Uh, I mean, there's multiple ways you can go about it, really, as far as say you have this knowledge, this wisdom, this truth, and you feel like you don't need anybody. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're too you don't wanna pray. You're not doing the motions, man. You're not being shamefaced. You're not being humble. You know. So it's like you gotta have the full package, man. The full package. Scriptures talk about what? Putting on the whole armor of the Lord, man. You know, you better put on the whole armor, man, and what? Pray, fast, do all these certain things, man, to make your calling and election sure. So let me read that again. It says, "Be not wise in thine own eyes, man." Okay, fear the Lord. Okay, we have to realize it, and that's another thing, man. You got guys that they don't even fear the Lord, man. They really don't fear the Lord. They really are just on some like what's the word for it? Like some nonchalant type stuff, man. It's then they're in this and they probably forgot certain things that is required of us to do. So here it is, they just got comfortable to where that fear that they had is not in them anymore. And that's a scary thing. Okay? The scriptures say there's a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof is the ways of death, man. You don't have that fear. It's like That's the scriptures even talk about how that's the beginning of wisdom, man. You know, the beginning of knowledge, man. This is the beginning to fear the Lord. Okay? So it says, and depart from evil. Right, man. Depart from the evil that you've done. If you didn't depart from the evil that you were doing in the world, it's like you're taking this evil and you're placing upon yourself. You're not being that new man, as the scriptures say. You know? You gotta be a new man, a new creature, man. Yeah, Yahweh Shai was talking about that, being born again, man. You know? Being renewed in the spirit, man. Being washed by the word, man. Did this word cleanse you? You know, you got to be clean. But not a lot of people can be washed clean. They still have the dirt still in them, man. You know, that they didn't let go of and that they didn't clean. Okay, you got to let go of these things, man. It's like having a woman. It's like having a woman and she still got some bad habits. You know, the scriptures talk about comparing us to women, man. The Lord's women, man. You know, and again, that's how we got to look at things, man. On a perspective of a woman, man. So you wouldn't want. I'm talking to the men because the scriptures talk about that. That the Lord is only the Lord. The tabernacle of the Lord is with men. You know. So this is really for the men. You know. So here it is. You don't want a woman that has bad habits, and if she does have bad habits, she needs to fix that. You know, when coming in, and of course, you tell her this and tell her that and everything like that. And yeah, man, you same thing with us, man. You gotta let go of those things that you once had in when you was in the world, you know, because you're not you became a new creature, man. So here it is, the Lord. If you want Him again, the scriptures say that He comes into the door and knocks, and that He will sup with you. Roughly paraphrasing, and that door is the door to your mind. So here it is. If you have a dirty mind and you know the place ain't even all nice and everything like that, it's like, dang, would you even want to invite anybody over there? You know what I'm saying? You know, into your home, your temple. You know, because you are the scriptures say that you are the temple of the Most High, and what temple ye are, man. If you define the temple, let me get that, man, real quick. What's that? First Corinthians 5. Let me see, or is it 4? Like Second Corinthians. Second Corinthians 5. Right, number 4. Yeah. Why can't I find it? Salakia. Yeah, it's definitely First Corinthians 3. Right here. Con, this is First Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. It says, "Know ye not that that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are." Okay? So all in all, yeah, man, the temple of the Most High. Best believe, if you're defiled, man, then the Lord is not gonna deal with you. He's gonna let you go and let you destroy yourself. The scriptures talk about examining yourself, except you be reprobates, man. Having a reprobate spirit, man. You know the Lord isn't dealing with that. You know, a wrongdoer, a evildoer. You know, you're doing the wrong things, man, and you know, the Lord isn't dealing with that, man. You know, if you got a bad intentions, you're not following after Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know, you're doing God knows what. You're not doing things that the Most High wants. You're not doing things what Yahweh Shai demanded us to do. You know, so then what? You're just gonna be destroyed, man. That's it. If no ifs, ands, or buts. So it says, let no man deceive you by if any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool that he may be wise. That's right, man. Cause here it is. You got guys that's out here, man, and they can't come to terms with themselves as far as being humble, man. You know, humility, like Yahweh Shai did, man. That shows that they're not the actually true followers, the true followers of Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai walked this earth, man, and he was humble. Okay, he showed humility in these things, man. What more us, man? We got to do the same things, man. It says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High, for it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, and that they are vain. But no, that's pretty much the point as far as knowing the temple, man. The temple, man, you gotta fix your temple, man. If it's defiled, man. Let me see something. It says if thou, yeah, that's pretty much the point too with that. Yeah, definitely, man. As far as trusting in the Lord, man, and not and trusting in the process, following that right path, man, going towards that right path, and you should know what is that right path because the Lord said it for you, you know. And if you fall out of that path, you got to get right back into it, man. You know, scriptures talk about that as far as the straight gate, which I actually gonna get. Matthew is what, 7? Let me see something. Right here. This is Matthew 7:13. It says, Enter enter ye in at the straight gate. For wide is the way and broad is no Slakia. Wide is the gate and broad is the way and that leadeth to destruction. And many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Okay, scriptures talk about many are called, but few are chosen. This gate, this straight gate, man, this path is a path it's a narrow path, man. A narrow path, man. It's only one way. Scriptures say that it's so narrow that only one man can walk at a time. Okay, so this is like it's not, I remember going into it as far as that this is not some type of 100-yard dash race here, man. The scriptures compare this to a race, but it's not any 100-yard dash, man. This is a race of taking your time. This is a race of just going through the motions, just constantly what's the word for it? Pacing yourself, you know. So don't try to go in and try to do all this and all, all this work and go into it, go in too hard, because here it is, you may go in too hard, and then to where you end up destroying yourself. Let's get that. You know, what's that? That's in the Apocrypha. Hold on, Salakia. All right, so this is let me start at verse 15 actually. Yeah, definitely. It says this is Ecclesiastes or yeah, Ecclesiastes or yeah, chapter 7 and verse 15. This is actually not in the Apocrypha. So it says, let me make sure this is it. Um, let's just read some and see. So it says, all things have I seen in the days of my vanity of my vanity. There is a just man that perisheth in his righteousness, and there is a wicked man that prolong his life in his wickedness. But not the right, it says, but be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Right, man. You going in, you're again, there's levels to these things, man. As far as you first you first come in, you can't just automatically just start feeding yourself and eating everything like that, man. You gotta take your time eating this, cause hey, you may get some bread, you may get some meat, some all this stuff like that, and then you start to try to get meat where it's too much, to where you end up starting to what, choke. Okay, that's why scriptures compare us to newborn babes, man. Paul talks about that. Peter talks about that. Yahushua talks about that. Again, being born again. We have to. We start off as babies, so here it is. We need the milk. Okay. Um. Wait. Before I keep going with this, I want to get Proverbs real quick. What's that? No, it's not Proverbs. Nope. I think it's Second Timothy. Let me see. Um. Salakia. Desiring the sincere. Let me just look that up. Oh, Second Peter. Con. So it says this is First Peter. Salakia. Con. This is Second Peter chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, First Peter chapter 2 verse 1. It says, wherefore laying aside all malice and all guile, right? It says, and hypocrisies and envies and evils and all evil speakings. Right, man. All this stuff, man. We gotta let go of that, right? That's the stuff that we had that was, in the world, man. Everything letting go, just like I said, man. You're letting go of those things as newborn babes desire the sincere milk, of the word, that ye may grow thereby, man. Okay? So desiring the sincere milk of the scriptures, man. Desire, and another word for desire is treasure, man. And we're treasuring this, man. We're again, what's that? Which is your treasure? Let me see something real quick. Uh, Stability. Wait, actually, it's stability. Stability of God. There it is. Real quick, Isaiah 33:6. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." A treasure, man. This is a treasure. You know, having that fear, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. We gotta desire these certain things. You know, maybe I'm going off a little bit with, but I'm gonna get back on track as far as the treasuring and everything, desiring the sincere milk of the scriptures. Again, you want to start off with the basics. You want to start off uh low. You want to start off doing not too much, not too much, man, because it's not gonna happen overnight. You know. So let me get go back to Ecclesiastes 7:16. It says it says, "Be not overmuch wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time?" Right, man. You're gonna die before the time you even were supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you gonna do that for, man? You know, you're doing too much. So it's you're being wicked, man. That's that's definitely our people. If it is good that thou shouldest take hold of this, yea, also for this. Really, actually, yeah. Wait a minute. Let me get this. Let me get this. Uh, that's another one. This is another one. It says Proverbs chapter 25 and verse 28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. So you're not you got to keep yourself in subjection, and as far as whatever it is, man, you know, you got to keep that correct, man. You knowing what type of spirit you're in, and check that, man, and be humble. You know, there's levels to these things. You know, that's a quick one just as far as that, man. Again, being humble. You know, again, trusting in the Lord, man, and trusting in the process. You know, not going, not, and like it's like it's like I read in the third chapter of Proverbs, trusting in the Lord with all thine heart and leaning not upon thine own understanding. You feel like, oh, I can do what he does. So you what? Try to copy and try to do what he does, not knowing the fact that this guy has been in here in this for like 10, 20 years, you know? So it's not right, you know? You gotta work your way up, man, you know, within the motions, man. So you're not supposed to be doing that, man. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? You know, it's no point. So you're trusting in the Lord with all thine heart, trusting in the process. You're trusting in the things that's going on with you, man. The things that, hey, again, thinking about, hey, this might have to be, yeah, a milk lesson, man, for those who are just coming in. The ones that are just coming in, you may uh uh Be just realizing things that's going on with you that wasn't going on with you before, you know, as far as family members against you, jobs against you, or it is not going so well with you with certain things. Scriptures say that thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial which is try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you, but to rejoice, because that's when you'll know that this is actually a test. The Lord is gonna put you through a test, man. And it's either gonna make you or break you. Okay? So man, I'm telling you, man, it's best to trust in the Lord and pray about it, man. Praying is very important. You gotta pray every single day, man. Pray that the Lord leads you in the right path, whatever path He's going and putting you in, because He is the one that's making. The scriptures say that He will direct thy path, and He is going to direct your path, and you got to make sure that He's directing you into we're not making sure, but really trusting in Him, and then the fact that He's going to put you in the right path, man. Pray, 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 pray. You know, so that's what it is, man. So all in all, definitely, man, you gotta pray. No ifs, ands, or buts. You know. I'm trying to think. Oh yes, the one scripture that I really wanted, man. Cause without Him, we are nothing, man. We are nothing. Without me, ye can do nothing. There it is. This is dang, I ain't gonna lie to you. Now let me start verse 4. It's John chapter 15 and verse 4. It says, "Abide in me and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. No more can ye except ye abide in me." And that's really what it is, man. That we are compared to as trees, man. And trees bring forth what? Fruit. Okay? Scriptures say what? That ye have no. Oh, actually, I mean, ha ha ha. It's right here, man. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. Verse 16, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, He may give it you. So yeah, man, bring forth fruit. That's our job. That's our duty. I remember Elder Apostle Ryan Lab was going into that, man. How this is our job. This is what we're supposed to be doing, man. Bringing forth fruit, man, and bringing forth good fruit. At that, scriptures talk about that, man. Well, the chapter right here that I'm reading, bringing forth evil fruit. We ain't supposed to bring forth evil fruit, man. Let me see something. No, that's not it. Anyway, we keep reading the verse 5. It says, "I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same shall bring forth much fruit." Much fruit. Because here it is. Scriptures even talk about that, man. The scripture that goes with that is that what's it? "He that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, and out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water," man. Okay? So this knowledge is gonna be sprouted up, man, of water. This water, this water that is gonna be, again, this word is what washes you. Which is clearly says in verse 3, it says, "Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you." So this word is going to cleanse you, cleanse a certain person, man. So you need this word to cleanse, okay, to do the Lord's work, man. To clean everybody, man. Yeah, man. Another one, oh man, what's that one? Let me stop there real quick. Oh man, a tree uh planted by the riverside, I think it was. Woo! I think this is it. This is it. I think this is it. Let me read verse 1. This is Psalms 1 and 1. That's funny. It says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful." So blessed is that man. Again, let me read it again. Blessed is that man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. So constantly following after the ways of this world, constantly following after, uh, um, a wicked heathen, the heathen nations, and following after the wicked man, the ungodly, right? It says, nor standeth in the ways of sinners, right? Not constantly following after sin, because scriptures even talk about that. For the wages of sin is death. So you're constantly sinning, you're about to kill yourself, man. But here it is. Scriptures even talk about how them who hate the Lord love death, man. They want to. It's like they want to die, man. They continuously sinning, man. Uh, what's it? It says neither. It says slacking on neither. It says nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, right? Not sitting hating and constantly on that other side, hating, right? It says hating the Lord's word, right? Going barking at the Lord's word, man. Scripture talked about how again, just going through the spirit as far as uh we have piped up to you and you haven't danced, so you're not dancing to this tune. You're really saying just, hey, turn this effing music off, man, because you don't want to hear this music. We have piped unto you, and you haven't danced. So you're scorning at it, you're talking about it and everything like that. So you don't want to hear it. But the scriptures even talk about whether they hear or forbear, man. This word is going to come out regardless, man. Okay, because we're looking for the elect. Okay, so you can either listen to it or you could just keep it pushing. So it says, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in the law, sucking in his law, doth he meditate day and night, right? Exactly. I think I read that in Proverbs. Forgetting not my law, but put it in the mind, man. You're in your heart. Keep it. Meditating day and night. It says, verse 3, straight to the point. It says, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. Whoo! In his season, because there's a time and a place. I'll say this was a time where you're gonna bring forth a lot of fruit, and you'll be ready, man. Hey, I'll say this. Whoo, that's beautiful, man. I am not gonna lie. Because here it is, the Lord will have it to where, again, it takes time for a fruit to I'll say a tree to plant. I'll say it like you're waiting for that season where it's gonna be nice and ripe and ready for the picking, and that's when you're ready, your mindset is ready, and these certain things, and if somebody was to ask you a question about this, you have the fruit for it. You have that knowledge. Oh, here, I got you. Here's this. They start being fed by the word, man. So they're being fed by the word. Okay, you are that tree that is planted by the riverside, man. That's constantly you know doing good, man. Bringing forth good fruit, man. Okay, that bringeth forth fruit forth his fruit in his season, in his time where he is ready, man. The time where he is on fire, man. The time where you can come up to him, ask him almost anything, and he'll have an answer for it, man. You know, The scriptures talk about that, man. Thing where they what can't have anything to gainsay nor resist, man. You know. So it says, and it's again also talking about rightly dividing the word of truth, man. You know. It says his leaf also shall not be withered, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. That's right, man. Whatsoever he doeth shall prosper, man. Whew. That's a beautiful thing, man. He'll prosper from it. Cause why? The Lord is with him, man. The Lord is directing his path and leading him into the right path, man. So that's a beautiful thing. Okay. So what's that? Oh yeah. Going back to what was that? Matthews? No. Yep, John 15. John 15. I'll go here. Nope, all the way up here. So let me read that again. It says, abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear the fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, nor Slakia, no more can ye except ye abide in me. I am the vine, and ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing. And it's true, man. We can do nothing without Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. We can't do nothing without Yahushai. Yahushai is the one that laid the foundation, man. That laid it down, man, for us to follow him, man. You know? So our job is to what? To be like him. Scripture say to what? Be ye also perfect, for your Father in heaven is perfect. We're supposed to be perfect, man. Yahushai was perfect, man. You know, Yahushai was the one that was perfect, walking upright, man. He was that perfect sacrifice, man. So what? We're gonna try to do the same thing, striving for that perfection. Even though we can't be perfect, we strive to be perfect, and the only way we're gonna be perfect is when we're in those bodies, man. And we're gonna try our best, to the best of our ability, to do that, man. Okay. So it says, if a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered away, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. Right, man. It's really what it is, man. It's no use for them anymore, man. To the where they're cut down, man. You know? That's the Lord taking you out, man. You know? Cuz you're not really bringing forth any fruit, man. You know, it's just dead. It's just dead, you know? Scriptures say that he that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead, man. You become in that dead state again. You know, you just know anything. You're dry as going into the dry bones, man. You're dry. There's nothing there. Nothing coming out of you. There's no water. You know? Where's the water, man? You're thirsty. You know, a plant needs water, right? You know, needs water. If you're not bringing any water, if you don't have any water, then it's like, what are you doing? You know? You're not watering yourself. It says, if ye abide in me and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. That's right, man. It's a beautiful thing, man, to be a part of this, man. It's a beautiful thing to have this knowledge, this truth, man. You know? But yeah, that's pretty much the point. As far as we need to trust in the Lord, man, with all our heart, man. We're trusting in the Lord and realize that without him, we are nothing. Without him, we can't do anything, man. Having that fear of the Lord, man. Fearing the Lord, man, is that's the beginning, man. We gotta have that fear. All right. But yeah, so with that, I pray that you've been edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Merchak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. And with that, I say, Shalom.